Hi guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another Summoners War video. As you guys have seen on the title, yes, I am late. I am late for this entire content and I know. So I totally understand if you guys don't watch this video because obviously there are many content creators out there or on Summoners War who have already covered this and showcased their team. But I promised myself that once the new year starts, I will make this team so that I can start farming better because I now do need those grinds. So yes guys, this is going to be a really short video. Before we go in, I'm going to say Happy New Year's. I know it's a late one, but Happy New Year's. I hope you guys had a great holiday and I hope there's only good things. But yeah, let's get right in. If you guys haven't already, please consider liking this video and also subscribe because that really helps me. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Hi guys, before we start the video, if you are interested in any of the account services you see in this video or my past videos, please go to the descriptions below and join my Discord channel. All the information you need is there. Also, if you enjoy my content and want to support me and my channel financially, please join my Patreon, which there is also a link in the descriptions below. By joining, there is a chance you can win a free account improvement in the content you want in Summoners War, and also free to ask for help whenever you are stuck in the game. I try to be more of a direct help to my Patreons, so there is a high chance I will help you with your account. Just remember to be respectful to each other and we can schedule a time that works. That is it, and let's continue with the video. So in this video, I am going to show you guys my BJ R5 team, which is the solo R5 team. And yes, this content has been out for months, but I did not feel the need of creating this team earlier because I was not farming that specific content, which is raids, because I was focusing on runes. I simply needed better Swift runes, which, to let you guys know, I did not get. I did not get better Swift sets. No, my speed probably just went up by 1 overall. My fastest Swift set did not change. But I did get some good upgrades for my Despair set, so I guess that's a win over there. And now I am kind of focusing on Violence because my box itself is not really oriented for a fast team because I lack some of the very core units for a fast team. And the meta kind of shift. Fast teams are no longer really dominant. They're no longer like strongly dominant, and a lot of Murusas plus the Nana is overpowering the meta. And I don't know how this new season will go on. I am pretty sure there is going to be a balance patch in the mid-season, I believe. I'm not exactly sure, but I think there has to be a change from the promise that Comtus made where they're gonna give out more buffs and nerfs. So I am assuming that there is going to be another balance patch coming out soon. But anyways, because of that, I wasn't focused on farming grinds anytime soon until now. So let's get right into it. I don't want to make this video so long. So if I show you guys my Rift raid team, I'm gonna let you guys know that I am not taking credit of this team at all. It just makes no sense because there are so many people using this team or a variant of it. So yeah, I am not taking credit. I'm not saying that I built it. Don't go out thinking that I did. Let's look at the first team, the one on the way right from the screen, which is the friend, Lisa, Hua, Odin, and the twins. Well, obviously this team is the one team that's not free to play, but I know that you could replace the Odin with the Naomi, and I think the guide that I followed uses a Naomi too. I just use the Odin because I don't have a Naomi, okay? And you can see that I'm missing a lot of skill ups. I'm missing 4 actually, so I will be getting those Devilmons, or I'll be fusing the Lightning Emperors to get those skill ups. So right now it is lacking some damage. But this is the build on Rage Will, and I believe this is probably the only unit that's on Will, or maybe even with the Fran, because the Fran wasn't specifically made for BJR5 or the solo BJ team. But yeah, this is one of the units that's on Will, and Hua is on Vampire Fight. You're gonna notice that I have a lot of fight sets in this entire team. So we'll count it later, but this is the Hua. I am lacking 1 skill up. It's Vampire Fight, pretty tanky, and with some runes that are still not powered up. So I will be doing that as well after this. This is the friend, which is a friend that I sometimes use in PvP for siege or guild battles. As you can see, the runes are very mediocre because friend is no longer a core unit. It seems like people use the new unit more, the totemist. I forgot the Riley, right? The Riley seems much better than the friend because obviously higher base speed, or sorry, not higher base speed, higher base stats. I think speed is actually slower, but higher base stats, and with her force skill, which is pretty OP. So friend, I'm just using her like this. I think some people say don't give her violent, but it's been working well for now. The Lisa's on subsets, so will, fight, and guard. So I guess Lisa is also on will, and she's only there for the cleanse and the taking everybody in to do multi hits. And then the twins, this one, the Talia's on broken sets too, subsets, focus, blade, and fight. And here are the stats, tanky, doing a lot of damage. Maybe not as much damage as I wanted to, but this was enough for her to do enough damage to get this done, and still we have runes that are not fully powered up. And finally, there's Sabrina on Fatal Focus. You guys are gonna notice that I have a lot of units on Fatal runes or Fatal sets, and that's because the better raid sets were already used on my arena team. That's probably it. On my arena team, like the Lucian, the Bale, you just saw the Odin. I think also my Baleager also has a good raid set. But other than that, I think everybody else is on Fatal. So that's the first team. And this first team is very free to play. Just replace the Odin with Naomi and you have a good working team. The Naomi is, again, much easier to rune as well because it does not need crit rate. Due to the fact that her passive allows her to crit if the opponent has debuffs. Now the middle team is your standard BGR5 team. Nothing changed. It's just very standard. You can see triple fight here, double fight will, double fight will, double fight will, and double fight will, and it's rage will on the Bale that has 65 crit rate and 254 crit damage. Again, if it's a fire unit, you don't have to give it 65%. You could even give it 58 due to the fact that the Kali plus the Hua brings in 42% crit rate. You can see the middle team that I'm using a 40% attack lead for fire. I have seen people use the 33% attack lead from the Elsharion, but my Elsharion is 6-starred and I do not have the coins to summon another one, so I'm debating if I should or not. But if you really want to dish out a little more damage, universal attack leader might be better just by the fact that there's an Odin and the twins that are wind and water, and also the crow that's a dark unit. So the middle team, nothing much to say. Let's look at the last team. I'll move my face so you guys can see it. Boo. There you go. So now you guys see the last team. The last team is the Ikaru, your standard Trickaroo, right? For your DB12, MB12, your Punisher Crypt. Mine's on a Rage build because I did want one on a somewhat doing damage on crit damage, but it's triple defense. I'm just getting the extra crit rate from the Blade set, and crit damage is coming from the Rage set. But yeah, pretty cool, right? With the Hua lead, over 80% crit rate, so I'm hoping that he is critting and he is somewhat doing damage. But come on, it's a Ikaru. You're not really gonna get too much damage off of him. This is the Freya on double fight will. You just want her to not get Oblivion and die on the first hit so that she heals everybody. That's it. The Kali, which is the lead, is on fight fatal fight. As I said, I'm using a lot of fatal sets, and the Kali I'm not using for PvP, specifically just for this content. So you can see I only gave her 76 crit rate, but really you could use her with 76% crit rate because her lead gives 23% crit rate universally. So even in PvP, if you just take her lead, she'll have close to 100% crit rate. She's not scaled up, anything like that, but she does enough damage. The Crow is on again fatal fight, another fight set, another fatal set, almost 100% crit rate, which is something that you do not need. If you think you can't get these stats, just kill the crit rate and try to get more attack, try to get more HP, try to get more crit damage probably. If you can't get this much HP, I think it will die pretty quickly, so getting a good amount of HP is important as well. But yeah, I could really kill the crit rate to 81% and give it more crit damage or attack if I want to. The Vertihill is my Trickaroo Vertihill, is on Fatal Blade. Nothing special here, it's your normal DB12, MB12, Trickaroo Vertihill, so I'm pretty sure everybody who has that team has a Vertihill that looks similar to this, so I'm not gonna say anything much here. And finally, the Rogue, also too much crit rate, because again, he's a fire unit, so you really have to only give him 58% crit rate. But I don't know, when I gave him the runes, I was able to give him this, so I was like, okay, I'll just give it to him. So you can see that he has a lot of attack, he has a lot of crit damage, and some HP. But that's the entire team. So now let me put it right back. Like I said, it's gonna be short. I'm not gonna if you guys have any questions regarding this team, please put a comment below and let me know, and I'll try to answer that separately. But I just want to show you guys what I'm running and how fast it is. One thing is that it's not 100%. I think I do fail once a while, but it is quick, 30 to 40 seconds. I'm pretty sure if I make some changes to tuning and stuff, it'll do even better, but I'm too lazy to do that. So I am okay if the time is quick, and if I get 20-30 wins and then one loss, I'm totally okay with that. I really hope that it doesn't lose here, but it does well. Look at that, it's pretty quick. Everybody does enough damage, and that was a pretty quick run. Maybe we could see the next one in a bigger screen, so we actually see how much damage the Bale does. I think the Bale does 46k on the last hit. And I know we didn't count the fight runes, but I have 18 fight sets. I have 18 fight sets in this team. Maybe that's why I'm getting the extra damage. Maybe I'm just lucky to be able to get that kind of damage. Yeah, 36k, something like that. And maybe we could see even how much damage the Odin does, and maybe even the Kali. They all do 30, 40, 50k, I believe, depending on the stacks for Odin. So Odin has 3 stacks. I don't know if he'll ever get 5 unless somebody dies. We won again. See, the run is really consistent and quick, but I think we do lose if we do not get a defense break right after the first jump. And I don't know why that doesn't happen sometimes, but I guess it's just RNG. And I'm pretty sure if the Lauren works the way she should, we should be getting the defense break. So here's the first. Let's see the Kali damage. But yeah, thankfully there's a lot of good guides out there now, because it has been months since this content has been updated. So 55k from the Kali, and yeah, it looks like everything's going consistently. But yeah, because all the guides are pretty well written out there, I think that a video is not even needed on how to build this team. It's really just getting the right stats on your units. And if you can, the more fight runes, the better. That means you could even give less stats to your damage dealers. But it looks pretty consistent for now. I'm hoping. Well, this will be the last run up. I'll probably cancel it because I don't really have a lot of grind spots left. I have been farming a good amount for now, so I really have to use some of those grinds before I move on. I really want to see if I could see the Odin doing some big damage. Boom, 23k. He didn't have 5 stacks, but again, you could replace the Odin with the Naomi, so please don't think that this is not a free to play team. Well, the team I'm running right now is not free to play, but if you replace the Odin with the Naomi, it's a totally free to play team. And I couldn't stop that game there, dang it. Maybe you could see a 5 stack right here. There you go, and then boom. No, he has 3 stacks. So maybe it's smart for me to put like an Ayunu in that team. Double fight Will Ayunu. so that the Odin has 5 stacks as well. Maybe do some extra damage, because you can see right now he never gets more than 5 stats. He's at 3 stacks for a very long time. And yeah, now he'll have 5. Right there you go. Let's see this damage right here. Oh, 57, but you can see everybody died. So there you go. But thankfully, the last team did enough damage to kill the boss. But there is a chance for it to wipe, it looks like, in 41 seconds right here. But I'll stop it right there because I just wanted to show you guys the team. The average clear time was 34 seconds. The first best clear time was 31 seconds. So it's pretty consistent on 31 to 40 seconds, and I'm very happy with that result. I'm very happy with that result. So yeah, I finally have made the team, guys. I think that you guys should make a similar team if you guys want to do solo BGR5, because again, this whole team is not that hard to build. And I'm pretty sure who's making this team is already like in mid game, because first of all, to have this mid team working, you have to be at least in mid game, right? So I'm pretty sure that you guys could make units like this pretty easily by the time you guys are in mid game. But yeah, if you guys are not getting enough damage, just do it like me, get more fight runes. I think I didn't really have to get more fight runes on my side. I think I went like a little overboard, but I mean, it worked. I had the runes, so I just had to use it. But yeah, that was it for this video, guys. I hope it was short enough. If you guys enjoyed it, again, please smash that like button, make it blue, and also consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye.